Today we are going to discuss about streaming. Okay, so okay, as highlighted yesterday. So stream is relatively same. Stream is relatively same like what we call the trigger in SQL. Okay, but it works completely in a different way. Okay, so it's like a CC camera. Whenever a changes happen on a table, okay, those are captured. Okay, and will be stored in a stream table. Okay, so there are few characteristics this stream table will have. Those things I will highlight now. Okay, so in short, if I want to tell what exactly this stream means, which track all data changes, store metadata, not full data, make incremental load and efficient, simple and smart, powerful. Once consumed, then it will reset the offset. Okay, if you are loading the data from stream table to another table, this stream table will get truncated. Okay, let me go with paint. Okay, assume. So how I create the stream? What is the syntax for creating the stream? Create stream, stream name on table name. So create stream, stream name on table name. So this is the table I have mentioned in the syntax. Then this is my stream table. Okay, whenever these changes happen in this table, okay, that will get reflected into the stream. Done. Once this data is consumed or inserted into another table, okay, then this stream get truncated, which means it will become empty. Whenever you have loaded all the data, once the data is consumed, then it will reset the offset. So all the data will get resetted, which means it will be deleted completely in the stream table. Okay, so this is the original actual table where I have created the stream. This is the stream table. Whenever there is a changes happening on this table, will get stored here. Okay. Oh, sorry. Stream. And then, uh, okay. And then this is my uh, loading table. Okay. So whenever this insertion, updation, deletion happen, that will be captured in the stream table. When I insert this data into this load table, this table will get resetted. Okay, so that is little bit introduction about stream. Let me go further. Stream objects record DML changes made table including insert, update, and delete. Okay, stream stores metadata about each change. The action can be taken using metadata. Okay, what it is going to capture in the stream table, we have one column. Okay, in the stream table, we have one column where in this column you can see what happened in that particular table, what happened in this table, whether this record is inserted, whether this record is updated, whether this record is deleted. Those metadata information will be captured in the stream table. Okay, next we call this process as a change data capture, CDC. We call this as CDC. Stream tracks all row level changes to a source table using offset, but it doesn't store the change data. Once the changes are consumed by the target table, this offset move to the next point. Streams can be combined with a task to set continuous data pipeline. Okay, there is a concept called Snowpipe. I'll explain in the I will explain in the later classes. Okay, if I combine this Snowpipe, stream, and task, I can create a continuous data pipeline. So that's it about stream. We put it here. Done. Next. So what are the metadatas that are providing? Okay. So metadata of streams along with the changes, metadata. So source table stream maintain three metadatas. So what is the metadata information it is maintaining? It is maintaining three important metadata information. What are those details? Okay. If you see here, so first we have metadata action column, nothing but this is a column where it can track only insert and delete. Now, what is about update? See, I'm highlighting, right? So here I have done some insertion, here I have done updation, here I have done deletion. Those information will be captured in this metadata action. Okay, it will be captured in this metadata action column. Okay, now, okay, so in the metadata action column, we only have two values. What are the two values we have? It can track only insert and delete. Now, what about update? Okay, in the metadata action, it can capture only insert and delete. Then what about the update? Whenever I do the updation, how it will get stored? It will be stored in this column, metadata update column. So this indicate whether the operation was part of update statement. Update to the row source objects are repeatedly pair of delete and insert record in the stream with a metadata column, and metadata update value is set to true. So in this metadata update column, if it is set to true, okay, if you are seeing in this particular column, if you are seeing true, that means that record is updated. So in the metadata action column, what it will be shown? It will be shown in a two rows. Okay. For example, assume I have updated this row ID 1. Now, what will happen in the stream table? These updations will be stored as two records. Record 1 is a old value, and then record 2 as a new value, right? There are two columns. One is metadata action column, another one is metadata update column. In this metadata action and metadata update, okay, I can see, okay, I can see here, I can see this as a deleted, this as a inserted. And there is a one more column I highlighted, right? Metadata update column. In that column, I can see this as a true, both the records as true, which means that record is updated. Okay, and there is a third column called metadata row ID. Specialize the unique and immutable ID for the row, which can be used to track change the specific row over a time. So specific unique and immutable ID for that particular row. For each row, we'll get some immutable ID, which can be used to track changes to specific row over a period of time. So over a period of time, what are the changes happen to that particular row can be identified by using this row ID. So this is the tables we have. You can see here. Okay, so so this is actual table. Okay, I have a table. I have inserted a record called Apple. Okay, in the stream table, it will be stored as Apple 5. In the action, it was inserted. It's not updating, right? That is the reason it's false. And this is a this particular Apple ID. Done. Now I have inserted more records. I have inserted orange, banana, and then I have deleted the apple. So you can see orange and banana is inserted and apple got deleted. Sorry. Very sorry. Orange banana is inserted. What I am doing, I'm updating this, what you call the value 5, and then how it will be stored in the stream table. First, the old record, Apple 5, will get deleted, and this Apple 9 will get inserted. So to understand this is update statement, here you can see metadata update as a true, right? Now, now I have deleted this banana, and then you can see deleted means here in the meta direction it will be deleted and it's not updating, right? So it's a false. Clear? The ID will be same for all the rows. So the IDs will be tracked based on the row. See, for each row there will be a unique ID that will be followed like this: updated, deleted, inserted, like that. The ID will be followed. So any doubts? Any doubts?
No doubts.
Yeah, you got it right. So this we call it as CDC. So, no, so many questions, not so many, but we'll get, there is a chance of getting around two to three questions from stream. Okay. So this is like change data capture. This also we call it as a change data capture. What is the use of this? Mainly incremental loading, track the incremental loading data. I use this. Okay. Assume this table is there, right? So in this table, I have a trillions of record. Okay. I have a trillions of records. Assume it is having trillions of records. Now, Now, if I'm getting data from some source system, I'm getting data from some source system, some file or something. Now, again, I want to process this data into this table. Okay, so if I want to process this data, I need to scan the more micro partition files, right? So I need take so much of time, like around 10, it may take around 2 hours or 1 hour based on the size of the table. Now, rather than doing that, what I'll do, whatever the data I'm getting, incremental data I'm getting, that I'll store it here. In this table, we have only current data, right? From the stream table that I can insert it into here. So to process this thing, it may take around 5 to 6 minutes, right? If it is a 10,000 records or 1 lakh records, it may take around 1 minute or 2 minutes for processing those many records into this here. But from here, I need to scan more and more and more and more files. Okay, it may take around 30 minutes or 1 hour, maybe based on the size of the table. This is how the CDC, the stream will help. Here, I'm not doing any manual insertion. Everything will be done automatically. Okay, done. Whenever I load the data from here to here, this will get truncated. So every day it will be fresh. So here I'm not doing, doing zero work. Everything is taken care by this stream itself. Clear? Any doubts?
No doubts.
So these are of three types. Okay. One is standard stream, append stream, insert only stream. In the real time scenario, we use this append only stream. Okay, it will track only insertions. It will not track the updation and deletion. If you are creating a append only stream, okay, it will not track this updations. Okay, it will track only the insertion. In the insert only also same. In insert only stream, tracks only inserted only. They do not record delete operations. Okay, both are relatively same. Mostly we use this append only stream. Okay, let me zoom, let me put it here. Okay, let me put in bold. So standard stream track all DML changes. By default, whatever the stream I will create, it will be standard stream only. Okay, it can capture all the DML operations. Okay, like insert, update, and delete. Okay, this is the syntax for creating that. Next, append only stream. What we are doing in the append only stream and the insert only stream can track only inserts only. Updations and delete operations are not recorded. Okay, so here we need to put this append equal to true. That's it. So create or replace stream, then this append equal to true. Okay. Next, insert only true. So both are relatively same. Okay, append only stream and this insert into insert only stream, both are relatively same. Okay. So that's it about stream. And then to find only insertion records or updation delete records or deleted records, you can use in the this one in the where condition. You can put where metadata action equal to insert. Okay, like that metadata update is false, like that. You can get this insert only insertion records or updations records or deleted records. Okay, so you can use this type of stream, or you can filter the data by using this where condition as well. Okay, so what are the purpose? Track changes. What are the changes happen in the table that we can track it automatically and schedule SQL execution. Okay, functionality, capturing insert and delete. Okay, run SQL or stored procedures. Next, on a query to stream. Okay, time-based dependency. Use cases, incremented data load, scheduling job, orchestration. Okay, Snowflake stream is like a queue. Once you read it, consume it, the records are gone from the stream. So this is very important. So when I load the data, if I load half of the data or full data, okay, but that entire data will get resetted. So that's it about task and stream. Let me go here. Task means schedule SQL execution in Snowflake. So what is the syntax? Create task, task name. So I can use a time schedule or I can use count schedule. Okay. Run on dedicated warehouse. So to run this task, we need a warehouse. Okay. Task tree. So we have a parent task and then we have a child task. You can create relation between this task. And then we have an event trigger. Okay. When system okay, we can track the, as I shown you in the catalog, we can track the errors and the history related to that particular task. This is about task and this is about stream. The stream, what it will do, it will track the DML changes, nothing but capturing CDC. Next, incremental data capture, ETL pipeline, real-time processing. So here we have three types. One is append only true. So mostly we use this append only true only. So apart from that, we have this others optional or what we call this row type and all those things. Then we have three columns. One is action, update, and row ID. Action will have change DML operations, and in these DML operations, we have only insert and delete. If I want to track the update, that I can find it here. Okay, standard stream, append only stream, insert only stream. Okay, so this append and insert almost similar, but in the insert only stream, mostly we use it for the external table. We'll discuss this one in the later classes while we discussing the external table. Okay, so default stale period will be 14 days. If you are not using this what we call sorry so if there is a table which that the DML changes are not happening after 14 days, after 14 days that particular stream will become stale means it will not work. Okay, again you need to recreate the stream. Okay, increase stale period, alter table my period. So you can increase that stale period up to by using this data retention time, maximum data retention. Okay, so this is the interview question you'll get. How many days, what is the still period for the stream? So that answer is 14, but we can increase by using this data retention thing. Okay, if you rename the base table, the stream will not work. These all are interview questions, very important when it comes to interview. What are the interview questions we have? One is difference between standard stream and append only stream. We can say a standard stream is used for DML operations. Append only stream is used for only to track the insertions. What is the stream stale period? It's a 14 days. Okay, after 14 days, this stream will become inactive. I need to recreate this again. I can increase this stream by using this maximum retention. Okay, if you are okay, if the base table changes, the stream will work. No, it will not work. So these are the important interview questions. So this task is no useless, not useless, but we will not use it in the real time. You will not go get much questions on this. All you get is from this stream only. Okay, coming back. Let me execute the query. There is no query for this. When create stream name. Let me create a table first. So create table cust stream test. Okay. ID int name varchar. Okay. Now let me execute this. I have created a table. Next, let me create a stream on top of this table. Okay, before that, let me insert some record. Insert into this customer table. Okay, values 1 comma pound. Okay, done. One record is there. Done. Let me create a stream. Create stream. Okay, custom stream test. Sorry. Let me create a stream on cust table. Okay, on table name. So this is the table name. Customer is the table name. I'm not passing any parameters. Okay. Okay. Create stream name on table name. What is the wrong or written? Okay. Sorry. Yeah. I have created the stream. Let me call the stream. Select star from the stream. Okay. Even though there are records in this table, even though there are records in the stream table, it's not captured, which means once you have created a stream, it will not consume any data. Okay, so even though I have data in the table, it is not reflected here because I have created the stream after I have inserted the record. Okay, that is the reason you are not able to see any records. Now let me insert few more records. Let me insert Kumar or something. Okay, I have inserted a record. Now you can see in the stream one record inserted. These are the columns related to this customer table. What is the action I have done? I have inserted the record. Okay, is it updated? No, and this is a unique ID. Okay, this ID will be same for entire this value. Okay, now let me update some record. Update stream set. Okay, update this customer thing. Set name equal to Kumar 2. Okay, sorry, there is no other record set. Let me update this record. Okay. Oh, shit. No problem. You can see I have updated this Kumar record. Okay. So what happened for this Kumar? It's not good. Okay. Let me start again. So I have a table. Okay. Let me insert over. Right. Okay. Correct only. No issues. Let me execute this. Okay, what I have done, I am overwriting this. Okay, I'm overwriting means all the data will get truncated and loaded. If you are using a keyword called overwrite, what will happen? It will truncate and insert. Okay, now there is only one record in my table. Okay, now this record, whatever the record I have inserted, right? Now you can see here in the stream that record got inserted. Okay, that record got inserted. Now let me update this record where ID equal to 1. What I have done, I have updated this name Pawan to Kumar. Okay, let me execute this query. Okay, Now, if you see in the stream table, that record got captured. Okay, how it got captured? Insert again. This record got inserted. Okay. Now let me execute this. That record got captured. Why we are getting two queries? Stream is empty, right? Stream is empty. Now let me insert this particular record, or let me truncate and load. Truncate is customer table. Okay. Truncated. Let me insert this only one record. So that will be captured as inserted. You can see here that record got captured as inserted. Okay. So what I have done previously, I have deleted this record. Okay. And then I inserted this new record, Pawan J. Clear? Now, let me go to the second step. Okay. In the second step, again, I'm inserting one more record called Kumar. Okay. Now you can see two records got inserted. One is Pawan, another one is Kumar. Right? Now, let me update this Pawan record into, let me update as a Faraz or something. Let me go with the Faraz. Okay, I'm updating Paunas for us. Now you see here, let me update this record. Let me go to this table. Okay, so I have inserted, what happened here? The Pawan record got deleted and then it has inserted as a, what we call, as a Faras. Clear? Any doubts? So, okay. This is one, this should be two, right? So I'm updating parallelly two records. That is the reason we are getting different results. Let me truncate this. Let me insert. Okay. Okay. This table is empty. Okay. Now let me insert record Pawan. Okay. I have updated inserted the record. You can see that record got inserted. Okay. Now let me insert another record. This Kumar record got inserted. You can check in the stream table. Okay. Now let me update the Pawan record to Faras. Okay. Let me execute this. Let me check here. But I never mentioned append equal to true, right? Why create or replace stream on a table? Let me go here. I think it is taking append equal to true. Let me take this one. Why it is not tracking updation? Because I never mentioned, right? So while creating the stream also, I never mentioned on append equal to true. So let me check ChatGPT. Is there any policy changes happen? Standard stream is updations are not capturing. Okay. Insert another record. Okay. Let me update this record. Let me go show streams. Okay. So this source table, this. Okay. State stale false. It's not in stale mode default. Owner role invalid reasons. Nothing is there. Everything looks good. Stream on cost. Correct only, right? So why? What is the reason? Okay, I'll check this one. Okay, I don't know why this it's not capturing the updates. Okay, but I didn't apply any append only true. Okay, if I apply open append only true, then it should not capture the updates. It will capture only inserts. But I don't know why I created just normal stream only. Okay, even though it's not able to track the updations. Okay, I'll check this one. I'll get back to you tomorrow. Okay, there is some policy changes or some cookies issue or something. Okay, I'll figure it out. Let me update again. My number of records two, but there is only one record, right? This now it's capturing, but if initially, okay, okay, I'm assuming what happened exactly here. Okay, I'm assuming due to some session problem, it is not able to capture that particular operation. But if you see here, I have updated Faraz to. Okay, now what happened? This Faraz record got deleted. Okay, and then this Faraz record got inserted. Okay, this Faraz record got deleted, and then this Faraz record got inserted. True. Then, then okay, you can see the deleted record and inserted records are with same ID. Okay, so it's due to I think it's due to session issue. Okay, I'll check it. Check this one. I'll explain you later. But if you mention on append equal to true, on append equal to true, okay, which means it will track only insertions. It cannot track the updates and updations. Okay, it cannot track the updations and deletions. It can track only the insertion. That's it about stream. So any doubts? Anyone having any doubts? Team, any doubts?
No doubt, sir.
Captured. Kumar captured. This is correct. Um, Recently, we are facing so many session issues with the Snowflake. Let me update this. When I refresh, right, the session will get restarted and new session will be created. That is the reason I keep on refreshing. Let me check this one. Now we can see that for us to is not captured. Let me refresh again. Let me convert this for us as Pawan. Uh, okay. One record got updated. Let me check here. Okay. So you can see again. It's only capturing the insertion. It's not able to read. Okay, fine. I'll check this one. I'll do some R&D on this one. I don't know why it's happening like this. Okay, but remember what I'm doing. I'm uploading all these details into this SD table. Okay, let me insert it. Okay, so now what will happen? This stream will get truncated. Okay, whenever you use, right, whenever you are doing some operations, right? Okay, or like if you are consuming this data, which is there in the stream table, once the transaction is done, your table will become empty, which means this will get resetted. Clear? Any doubts?
Clear.
I'll try last time. Let me insert one record. So that is captured. Okay. Now let me refresh this thing. So for resetting the session, okay, we can reset the session in two ways. One, refreshing this page, or you can execute this in a new tab. Let me connect with this database, data warehouse, and then branch. Okay. Then let me update this. Set name equal to for us. Okay. Where ID equal to 1. Now let me check the stream. Select star from stream name. So it's not able to capture the updation. Okay, fine. I'll check this one. I'll get back to you tomorrow. But actually, this is the story. Okay, whatever the things I have explained, right? This is the story. Okay, only if you are mentioning append equal to true, then only it will not capture the updations. It will track only the insertions. So that's it. That's it about this stream. Okay, I'll check and get back to you. Is there policy changes happen or any cookies issue or something? I'll check tomorrow and I'll get back to you. Coming back. That's it. Okay. Coming back, I like to explain one SQL topic. Okay. That is procedures and functions. Okay. What is this procedure and what is this function? It will come under SQL topics. Okay. Okay. So in the real-time scenario, okay, how we do the data processing? Are we going to do only on single table or multiple tables? In the real-time scenario, we are going to do the processing on multiple tables. Okay, so to execute all the data processing on with a single command, then I use this procedure. Okay, rather than executing one query in the task. Okay, what I'll do, I'll write all the insert queries in one script, and I'll call that script with the help of this task. Okay, so it's like what you call ordering a coffee in a coffee shop. Okay, first time you will tell them, okay, I need this. I need to add some extra milk or some extra this what we call sugar or something. Okay, so we will tell them first day or second day. Okay, from the third day you can tell them like give me the regular coffee in the same way. Okay, we'll write all the scripts. Okay, this operation from here to here, here to here, all these steps in the script. Okay, so every day we schedule that in the airflow one time. Okay, so this airflow, what it will do, it will trigger the jobs daily. Okay, you don't need to do anything here. This job will be triggered daily, and all the steps will be executed as you written. Okay, so this procedure have multiple insert, update, and select queries. Okay, this will be compiled and stored in the database with a simple keyword called call procedure name. These steps will get executed, and the data required for creating the report will be generated. Clear? Any doubts? Okay, again I'm repeating. Okay, so I'll create a procedure and I will compile it and store it in the database. Now, if customer execute this procedure, what are the steps need to be processed? The step will get processed. Okay, and he will get what are the result he want, and that result he can use it in the his dashboards. Okay, so this for procedures and functions will support SQL, JavaScript, Python, and Java. Okay. So, and then we have a concept called functions. Okay. Procedures or functions are relatively same. Both are used for writing the scripts. Okay. But in the difference between procedure function is like in the procedure, we may or may not return a value. When it comes to function, definitely we need to return a value. Okay, so we'll discuss this function later. Okay. Okay, so what is this stored procedure? Stored procedures is a group of SQL statements like insert, delete, update, and select that run together in a specific order. Multiple SQL statements need to together as a batch. We want to build SQL dynamically based on the input parameters. We need to run SQL condition depending on the logic. We want to loop through a SQL statements and repeat actions. For all those things, what I use this stored procedures. Okay. So these are the four reasons why I use stored procedures. Coming to here, okay. This stored procedures is similar to Python. Okay. So, but similar to Python where we can use loops, control flow, parameters, and error handling in the stored procedures. Okay. Okay. And what is the difference between these SQL stored procedures and Python one? Okay. So if you are writing the conditions in Python, right, you need to deploy it in on some server. Okay. And this Python code or script will connect with the database and do whatever the steps you have mentioned here. Okay. So the main difference between these stored procedures and then this Python is. Okay, let me bring it here. Okay, the main difference between these stored procedures and Python is so stored procedures are executed inside the database, which means it is very fast. Okay, it's compiled and stored. That is the reason these stored procedures are very fast. Fast. Okay, when it comes to Python, when compared to stored procedures, Python is somewhat slow, but you can write complex logics. You can maintain version controlling. You have a flexibility to writing the code, but here you don't have that version controlling. You cannot write complex logics. And there is no much flexibility in the SQL. Okay, that is the difference between SQL and Python's stored procedures versus Python. Clear? Any doubts? Okay, what is the syntax for this? Create or replace procedure, post procedure name, then return type, language, SQL, as. So these dollar symbols are used if there is any special characters are there between the logic. Okay, to ignore those logics, we use these dollar symbols. Okay, so between these dollar symbols, I will put a begin and end. In between begin and end, I will write my logics. Okay, that's it about procedure and how we trigger the procedure by using this call procedure name. By using this, I can call the procedure. That's it. Okay, next. Okay, unlike some databases, okay, that limit procedure logics is equal. Postgres allow you to write a functional using multiple, including PL/SQL. This is not required. Let me delete this. It's related to Postgres. Okay, this is important. Let me put this here. So I have given each parameter or each keyword meanings in this particular slide. Okay, what is create or replace? create a new function or procedure. Okay, what is function or procedure? I'll explain it later. We have a concept called parameter. Okay, the input argument with data type can include default values. Next, return. So what is the value you are going to return after executing that? And then language. So we have multiple options, right? Are you going to use SQL? Are going to use Java? Are you going to use Python? You are going to mention in the language. Okay. So this symbol, right? Body of the function of procedure enclosed in dollar quotation delimiter. So we use this delimiter for proper query execution. Then we have a declare where we can declare the variables, and we have a concept of begin and where we will write the procedure logic. Where we have a concept called raise, which will raise the exceptions, and then these are the things we use in the procedures. Okay, so I have given what is parameter and what is variable. Okay, what is procedure, what is variable, what is anomaly block. All those things you have some idea, right? Okay, remember in the Snowflake we will not use a concept called cursors, so these exceptions and all those things. Why it required more and more computes, warehouses to process the procedure. That is the reason in the Snowflake we avoid using these the cursors, and then this what we called these exceptions and all those things. Okay, so that's it about these procedures. Okay, let me create a procedure. Let me click on plus SQL file. So let me create a procedure. Okay, so let me go with the database with batch 48, and then let me go with this DWH. I have a table called customer select star from products. Okay, let me create two tables. One is create table products. Okay, then select star from this one. Okay, let me create this. Done. Let me create one more table called DWH products. In the DWH products, we have two columns to maintain the SCD type to DWH, and then where product ID equal to 1. Right? Done. Let me put this DW. Okay. Let me create the same for sales as well. LD sales. Okay. So here I don't require anything. I don't have any other columns. Directly I'll create uh, where 1 equal to 2. I'm creating directly the empty table. So let me create this DW sale. Okay. Let me put sales. Okay. So create table this. Let me put create or replace. Okay, I want to implement SCD type 2. There are two columns. One is start date. Okay, another one is end date. Okay, let me put current timestamp. Okay, let me create this again. Done. So now in my real-time scenario, there are 100 tables where that load data from this loading table to DW tables. Okay, this loading tables, assume these loading tables are in bronze layer, these DW tables are in silver layer. Now for the product table, I'm what I am doing, I'm applying this SCD type to implementation. Okay, so let me do the SCD type to implementation here. So let me write create or replace procedure. So the parameters will be procedure. Let me mention prod, sale, report. Okay. Now let me write the query. So I'm not passing any parameter. I'm putting the empty parentheses here. So next returns varchar, okay, language SQL. Next, we have these dollars for better query writing, and then we have a concept called begin and end. Begin, and then we have a concept called end, semicolon. Okay, then we will write the logic between these two. Okay, now here what I'm doing, I'm directly inserting the data. What are the data I have? In this DW table, I'm inserting from the LD cells. Okay, so there is no much logic here, so I'm not putting anything. But when it comes to this thing, okay, when it comes to LD product, right, I'm applying this SCD type to implementation. Insert into DW cell. Next. Okay, let me. Okay, so insert into DW product. Okay, so here I need to match because I'm updating the SCD type to, right? So let me apply SCD type to merge into this table, merge into DW product. Okay, as select star from so this when matched. What I'm doing when matched, I'm updating the this particular column start. I'm updating end date when matched, then update is end date equal to current time stamp. Okay, when not matched, let me insert this complete record. Insert into this is A, this is B, and then A dot end date equal to null. Insert into this DW products. Okay, then that's it. This I'm merging it and then I'm inserting it. Uh, and everything looks good. Okay, so let me fix any errors are there. Fix errors in below procedure. Okay, so again I'm repeating, I'm creating a procedure. What this procedure will do, it will load data from the product and sales table to the another table. Okay, so here what I'm doing, array. So DW table I'm loading as it is. I'm not doing anything. Okay. When it comes to this, okay, you can see here what I'm doing. I'm merging the data whenever the records match. When matched, what I'm doing, I'm updating let me update only the price column and then this, okay, and when matched and this, okay, then update, I'll go with only product ID equal to this S product ID. Already is there. I don't need to write any conditions. When matched and I don't require done. Then update set candidate. Okay, T dot is current. So there is no column like is current. Okay, I'm updating the end date. When not matched, then insert the value. Okay, done. Let me input this. Let into DWH. Let me take the table from here. DWH product, label DW product. Okay, insert into DW product. Okay, I'm inserting this. Okay, if I want to update, then this is the command merge into using. Okay, merge into this table DWH DW product. Okay, I'm taking this as this on product ID. Okay, when matched, when matched, what I'm doing when matched. When matched, then I'm updating the end date. When matched, then update set this. That's it. That's it. Let me try to create this procedure. Something I'll do. I'll take this into the new page. Okay. So let me go to the new page. SQL file. Okay. Let me paste it here. Let me create this. What is the error we are getting? Unexpected dollar began merge into using. Beacon is correct, right? Okay, here as keyword is missing. Okay, keep. Okay, when matched, this is correct. This, this. Okay. Now let me create the procedure. Okay, procedure. Okay, let me select the database, data warehouse, and then branch. Let me create this data warehouse. Okay. Now, now I have created the procedure. Okay. Let me check the data in this table. Select star from DW products. You can see where is this DW product? It's in DW, right? DWH, right? So let me put DWH.DW products, data warehouse branch procedure, and then this is DWH.DD. You can see there is one record. Okay. Even though I have created the procedure, the records are not updated. Why? Because I just created the procedure. What happened here? I just compiled and stored it in the database. Now, if I want to execute this procedure, what I need to use? I need to use a keyword called call. Call procedure, procedure name. Okay. Call procedure, procedure name. Let me execute this procedure. Unexpected fraud sale report. Okay. unexpected prod sale report, because this is in different database. So let me execute this. It is created. Now let me execute this procedure. Unexpected prod sale report. Call procedure name. Okay, directly call. There is no keyword called procedure. Fine. Call procedure name. Now it is getting executed. Okay. Now you see it is saying that there is no object called LD sale. Why? Because even see, while creating the procedure, right, it will not check the objects. Okay, whether the object exists or not. Okay, it will check just the syntax. What procedure is doing? It will just check the syntax. It will not check the objects exist or not. That is the reason. So when I'm creating the procedure will create. While executing, you will get these errors. Okay, object exists or not. These errors you will get while executing the query. Okay, so let me check. Is there any table called LD cell? Okay, I already created, right, in the previous page. Okay, I have created this LD cell. Let me create this create table LD cell. Okay, I have created. Now let me try to execute this procedure again. Okay, the procedure got executed. Now, if you see in the table, the data got loaded. Okay, wherever, okay, the data got loaded. Okay, this is insert. This is inserted. Okay, okay. So this is the existing record. Existing record ended got updated. Okay, and then new record got inserted. Let me go here. Why I need to check why this record is not inserting. Inserting into this W product. Okay, here I have mentioned where product ID equal to 1. That is the reason. Let me clear this. Let me do it again. Done. Done. Let me call the procedure again now. Done. Now you can see in the table, wherever the records are there, that records ended got updated and the new record got inserted. Clear? Any doubts? Okay, what procedure will do? Procedures will execute the script what you have mentioned. So it will execute multiple DDL, DML and select DQL queries inside the procedure. Rather than executing one procedure, what I do, I'll create a procedure and I'll store it in the database. Whenever I required, I will execute that particular procedure. That procedure will execute the script and data will be moved from one place to another place. Clear? Any doubts regarding this procedure? Team, any doubts?
No
No,
doubt,
sir.
sir.
Clear, right? Any doubts? Like in the real time scenario, right? Most of the projects will use the procedure for doing these operations. What we call the data pipelines will be there, right? To move data from one layer to another layer, we create the procedure. In the procedure, we'll put multiple insert merge statements based on the requirement. We use this merge and insert statements to move the data from one place to another place. Okay. So tomorrow we'll do the project by using task procedure and then what you call, that's it. By using this task and procedures, this copy command, tomorrow I'll going to show you one project how the data will be processed in the real time. Okay, tomorrow class is very important. Do not miss the class. Thank you.